I just called CDIO at 30 cents. This one went all the way to $2.50, or just around that level, for almost a 700% gainer. So make sure you like the video because I am showing you some really good plays. In this video, I have a similar play that is in the exact same sector, has the exact same setup that CDIO had before it took off. And, this one hasn't even started yet. So this is a play you have to watch that has, pretty much the same exact share structure, a tiny $2 million market cap, which I believe is the same market cap as CDIO that they had before this very big run. From 30 cents to all the way up to $2.40. So this is one you have to watch, and they do have a very big catalyst, a FDA approval type catalyst coming in the next month or so. If one of these catalysts do come out and it hits and it is positive, this one has a lot of room for potential, as these biotech, small cap, micro float plays are absolutely heating up, just really taking off lately. So you have to look at the trends and look at what other stocks are doing. And, this is a good setup to watch. As CDIO just had this very big run, and this, play is in the exact same sector. Like I said, I'm also going to be going over 2 different crypto-based plays that are strong buys in my honest opinion, because I am very bullish on Bitcoin. Like I keep telling you guys, one stock you have to watch today with earnings coming out after market close is ticker Nvidia Corporation, because even if you don't invest in this company or care about it, it has the ability to really influence stocks in the same sector if they do hit or miss earnings. So you still have to watch this one and pay attention to it, even if you are not invested in it, because like I said, if they do beat earnings and they are positive and they do have very high expectations every time earnings do come out, but will these China chip restrictions they had back, just over a month ago, will they affect their earnings? We'll just have to wait and see. As you saw in my last video, I said a lot of these companies that I was discussing, I said if earnings are positive, they would go up. And a lot of these did miss expectations, even though the company said that they implemented a lot of cost reductions and, margins should be better. So, until these earnings do come out on paper, you never know what's going on internally with a company. So, earnings plays are very high risk. You never know exactly what's going on until they do come out. You can get a good idea of what's going on, but there may be some things that the company doesn't really talk about or they're dealing with that you don't know about. So still very high risk. With Nvidia, just make sure you pay attention to earnings. Will they beat expectations, which they are known to do so pretty much every quarter? If this does happen, stocks like PLTR will continue to go up, at least in the short term, and a lot of other stocks will be affected by their earnings. So you have to pay attention to this one. Trading at 17 cents is ticker HSCS, which had a very big PR drop yesterday. And this is the stock that could have a similar move and run to CDIO. They're in the same sector. $2 million market cap, 11 million outstanding shares, which is pretty much the same exact setup CDIO had before they took off. Yesterday, Heart Sciences announced the closing of a license agreement with Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai to develop and commercialize AI cardiovascular algorithms. So, in the AI sector, pretty much the same AI cardiovascular sector, same sector as CDIO, I believe. So an AI-powered medical technology company focused on transforming ECGs and EKGs to save lives through earlier detection of heart disease. Today announced the closing of its license agreements with the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai in New York to develop and commercialize electrocardiographic AI algorithms and assets. The licenses result in Icahn Mount Sinai becoming a shareholder of the company, which is good to see. HSCS is one to really watch, as they do have an FDA clearance catalyst. Not saying FDA clearance is about to come out, but they could have a quicker pathway to obtaining FDA clearance. And we should hear something about this by December or by the end of the year. So we should be hearing some news pretty soon in the next month if they can have a quicker path to FDA clearance, and an update on this as well, which can really move the stock price, and it'll just be one step closer to FDA clearance, and then they can really start commercialization of their products and everything like that. So, but this is one in a sector that's been heating up and one you have to watch as of right now, and just keep an eye out for any updates. Ticker BKKT is one that has their own crypto platform and is a crypto-based company trading at $1.50. This one has a lot of potential to go up. They just reported third quarter results, and as you can see on the chart, this one actually, absolutely exploded once these results did come out. Something good to see is they said expansion of crypto capabilities in 9 new international markets expected to be active by year end, which is a lot of very big statement here, including the UK, Hong Kong, Latin America, Singapore, Australia, and Spain. Client execution with nearly all recently signed clients onboarded and or activated, and significant broadening of their client network. So they have a lot of goals just by year end of this year, and then 2024 should be very big for this company. You can see, you know, they just did $200 million plus in revenue. And if you compare that, you know, for the first quarter 2023, they did $347 million in revenue. They still lost $16 million in terms of net income, but they are expanding very rapidly. Revenue did go down, I believe, on their balance sheet. Ever since the second quarter, this has changed probably since then, but they did have $109 million cash on hand. Keep in mind, you always add 3 zeros to these numbers. So, you know, 1 billion plus in assets, but they do have $940 million in total liabilities, which is a very big concern. So they have a lot of potential if Bitcoin does go up and crypto just starts exploding. So this is one you have to watch. Ticker bkkt. But you can really see on the chart, ever since earnings came out, this one has absolutely exploded, going from around 60 cents or 70 cents all the way to $1.70, currently trading at $1.53 as of right now. This is on the daily chart. But you can see this one is going up today, up 12% for the day. And just a lot of room for potential as, you know, crypto markets do increase, and if Bitcoin really does start trending, and if they do get this spot ETF approval, which, you know, they should have deadlines coming up with the SEC, and if these do get approved, you know, Bitcoin will absolutely take off along with crypto as well, other crypto coins. And then we have the Bitcoin halving coming in around 6 months. So I'm very bullish on Bitcoin and crypto as well. So ticker bkkt is one that, you know, has their own crypto platform and is expanding very rapidly, one you have to watch. And next stock I want to talk about is ticker clsk. You can see on the daily, they have some very strong resistance back just under $8. And I think we have a potential to reach this level again if Bitcoin, you know, does start trending up and we do get these ETF approvals. So this is just one to watch that can break out going into next year, you know, pretty early next year. I can see this one going up, you know, trading at $4.60 as of right now. Ticker clsk has a lot of room for potential. You know, with everything going on with crypto, I think this one could easily get back up to these levels up here and maybe break out of it. Like I said, if everything does go well with these Bitcoin ETFs and if Bitcoin just continues to go up, obviously this one has a chance to, you know, go above $8, you know, pretty early next year or sometime next year. So this is one you definitely have to watch, ticker clsk, one of my favorite Bitcoin and crypto plays in the market. Guys, make sure you like the video and put notifications on so you don't miss these plays. I know it's a short week in the market, but hope you guys do very good. Let me know in the comments what stock you're watching, and I will see you on the next video.